Court. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Melissa Urban. I'm hosting for Rachel Garcia this evening. I live in Flemington, New Jersey, and I hope that a friend or family member have invited you to take a look at something that they're part of, and I'm just the person that gets to deliver the message. Just so you know a little bit about me, I am married. I have two boys that are 17 and 21. Been married to my high school sweetheart for quite a long time. We live in New Jersey, and I was someone that walked away from my full-time income and career when the kids were little to stay home and raise them. And we lived off of one stream of income for quite a long time, and that is not the wisest thing to do. And always looking for different ways to create income and have time, freedom, and flexibility, although I loved, to be there for my kids. I actually got certified in group fitness in 4 different programs at a very large health club to motivate and inspire people on their fitness journey, knowing that's one little piece to the puzzle of whole health, but it doesn't pay very much money. And, hoping and wishing and praying for different opportunities, this is what fell into my lap. And it really resonated with me because I knew a couple things. People live paycheck to paycheck. So maybe you're here because you want to learn about how to make more money. And I do know that people are really sick. I lost my dad 11 years ago when he was 64 years old to ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. And lost my father-in-law to stage 4 Parkinson's this year as well. Have a lot of family and relatives with different types of cancers, breast cancer, prostate cancer, Hodgkin's lymphoma, autoimmune issues, fibromyalgia. And I just knew there had to be a better way. And it was really, really exciting to take an everyday, ordinary person who knew nothing about what I'm going to share with you in a minute and change our lives dramatically for the better. So I hope that what I speak about will resonate with you. I'm going to dive right in and share my screen. And hopefully this will go smoothly. There we go. Okay, so welcome to Pure. Pure stands for People United Reaching Everyone. We are actually a 10-year-old health and wellness company based in Frisco, Texas, and we are international, about 8 different countries and growing globally. I do believe that everybody deserves the right to hear this message, whether it's for you or not, we don't know. But it is exciting, and there is something for everyone. There's really 3 kinds of people that come to Pure that are attracted to what we have to offer. And the first group are attracted to the health aspect of what I'm going to speak about today. Again, people don't know what they don't know, and they're really sick. I mean, they're diagnosed with different things every single day. They're put on multiple medications. We live in an extremely toxic world where the air, the food, and the water, that we breathe and eat, and all the stuff we put on our body all the time is literally poisoning ourselves. And it's only getting worse. So if you don't start to educate yourself on, what you're consuming and putting into your body, you're going to pay the price at some point. I always say, you're going to pay for your health now, or you're going to pay for it later, but you are going to pay for your health. It's just a matter of time. Maybe you're here because you want to learn about how to create an income stream. And I'm here to show you how I've created 6-figure residual income stream part-time for my cell phone. Maybe you just want to be able to get out of debt, pay off some bills. The number 1 resolution this past year was to make more money. Lose weight was number 2. I think people are constantly looking for ways, but they don't have time to go find another, full-time job. Actually, some people work 3-4 jobs. And we're here to help you learn how to create residual income on a part-time basis from your phone. And maybe you're here because you're attracted to the shares that our company has to offer. For a very limited time, very small window, for 12 more days to the end of the month of 2018, there are shares on the table that will turn into stock when we go public. See, we're a private company about to go public, hopefully by 2020, when we hit the $1 billion mark. And when this gentleman right here jumped on board, it was exciting. It was exciting. This is Phil Knight. He is the co-founder of one of the largest shoe companies in the world with the little swoosh. You probably have sneakers or a hat or a t-shirt, I don't know. But he's an amazing billionaire. And when he chose our company to invest in, we decided we're going to go public. So they've attached shares to some of our nutrition that we'll talk more about at the end of this. But it's a big deal to be partners and have ownership in a company with Phil Knight. I feel like everything he touches turns to gold, and he's taken many companies from small to big. So we're really, truly blessed. But I was attracted to this company for really how it started as well. As I mentioned, I lost my dad 11 years ago. My mom has had fibromyalgia for over 20 years of her life. I watch people suffer and pop pills and go to the doctors and get blood work and have surgeries and never really saw anything that worked. So understanding that this company was really founded because it followed this philosophy from this nutrition clinic in California where people for 30 years learned how to cleanse, balance, and build their body. And they had such tremendous results. There was a 3-year waiting list. 3-year waiting list. Who wants to wait 3 years to have access to great nutrition? So the company was merged together, founded, and spread word of mouth just as it is today. You won't see billboards or commercials or advertisements for what we have to offer. Someone literally had to invite you to take a look at it. And I'm so thankful they chose this business model because it takes everyday average people like you and me and gives us an opportunity to build an income stream as well. We are completely online, which I love because if you haven't noticed, the wave of the future is online shopping. I mean, it's the holiday season right now, and I think I've done 95% of my shopping online. One click delivered to your door. I mean, I even asked my husband, get something, do this, do that, one click, it's at the door the next day pretty much. So to have online shopping mixed together at a discount with the best of the best, it's like Costco meets Amazon and Whole Foods all mixed together into one. And I love that. But when it comes to health and wellness, it's a very confusing world out there. You go to the doctor and they're like, well, you need calcium or you need magnesium or you need vitamin D, you're deficient in it. And you go home and you Google it and you go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, let me get the cheapest one with a coupon. I mean, that's really not how you should piecemeal your health together. You only have one shot at this thing, this body. And it's a gift and it's designed to do pretty powerful things, but you have to give it the best of the best. Okay. And what we have with Pure is that it's easy and it's real and it can be delivered to your door at a 25% off discount. I mean, do you know people that struggle with weight loss? Or they want to perform better in the gym. Maybe they just want increased energy like I needed. I used to take a nap at 2:00 in the afternoon every single day. And I thought, what was wrong with me? Maybe you've got joint pain. Maybe somebody that's got skin issues or digestive issues. I mean, there's literally something for everyone to take a look at with Pure. And we're really excited about that. So it also sets us apart from any other company out there. I mean, look, I work at a very large health club. People bring me all sorts of stuff. Try this juice, try this cream, I mean, there's great stuff out there, right? But nothing that I felt comfortable bringing home to my whole family. So we are for 100% of the demographic. Men, women, young, old, dog, cat. Yes, my dogs consume what I'm about to share with you. This is whole, raw, plant-based food and supplementation. It's not a matter of if you need to supplement anymore. It's really a matter of what you need to supplement with. And the doctors will even tell you that now. I mean, unfortunately, our soil is so depleted of nutrition, and agricultural studies prove it. You have to fill in the gaps for what you're missing. Our body needs certain things every day, and we are simply not getting it from our food anymore. I have an organic garden in my backyard. It doesn't mean I'm perfect. It doesn't mean I'm never going to get sick. I can't control what the fertilizer sprayed from the neighbor next door or what the rain brings down or, anything like that. So, you have to have ways to fight back. I always say Pure kind of provides the tools in our tool belt of health on an everyday basis. Being healthy is like going to war every day. And if you don't have the right weapons, well, you know what could happen. And Pure gives us the best of the best. We want organic and non-GMO and no artificial chemicals and dyes. And I've been consuming this nutrition for almost 5 years now, every single day. Haven't been sick, feel great, great blood work at the doctor. I mean, it has been life-changing for my family. We will never stop. So I'm going to dive into our philosophy and show you what I call our 7 impact products briefly. And, you can show you where you can learn more information. So if you cleanse and detox your body, balance your pH and your hormones, and build your cells up with good nutrition, your body has the ability to heal itself, to ward off disease and infection. We're not here to prevent, cure, treat you with anything, but just give you kind of the basic things that we're lacking. Yes, your body needs calcium and magnesium and omega-3s and sulfur and vitamin D and vitamin C and vitamin K and vitamin B. And, pretty much 85% of what's in the grocery store is like Frankenfood. It's got artificial colors and preservatives and, it's covered in pesticides and fungicides and herbicides. Your body doesn't even know what to do with that stuff, let alone break it down. So we need step 1, which is to cleanse. Liquid Cleanse comes in vegan capsule, detoxes and cleanses all 7 channels of elimination: liver, kidney, lungs, lymphatic system, skin, blood, and colon. That's amazing. Most cleanses just do your colon. Do you know the average person has like 7 to 15 pounds of junk trapped in their colon? You need to get that out. We are a mess. There was one lady that said to me one time, "Oh, I poop every 3 to 4 days." What? That's not normal. And that's going to wreak havoc on your body. So we want to give yourself a healthy oil change, okay? It's the first pillar of whole health and where we start everybody at. Take this a little bit at night before you go to bed. Wake up and you're good to go. So that is step 1. Step 2, balance your pH and your hormones. This is Goyin. It's a 5,000-year-old Asian recipe of 20 superfruits that are cooled and warmed together. Yin and yang of whole body balance. We need balance. Do you agree? We live in a high stress, high anxiety, fast-paced world. 1 out of 6 Americans are on an antidepressant medication. We pop pills left and right for all sorts of things. Women have PMS and menopause and hot flashes, and people have anger issues. They call it marriage counselor in a bottle for a reason. And there's a clinical study that proves the balance it does with your hormones. I have not missed a day of that. It's changed my life. But we also live in these acidic bodies sometimes because we eat the standard American diet. Do you consume coffee and sugar and red meat and dairy products and alcohol and soda? I mean, soda has a pH of 2.8. It's like battery acid. Why would you put that into your body? And most Americans are overly acidic. We're overly toxic. We're overly inflamed. Those 3 things are what lead to illness and disease and cancer. You have to fight hard, and you got to fight back every single day by cleansing, balancing, and building your body. What also gets us alkaline? Well, plants, and more plants. There's a book called The China Study 10 years ago that talks about how people ate these plants and the different, they didn't really get sick. When everyone who ate a lot of meat and dairy and those sorts of things had more likely to get, illness and disease. I always started to love this quote when someone said, if you eat living things, you're alive inside. If you eat dead things, you're dead inside. So true. So true. So we want to get as many plants as we can into your body. Unfortunately, the average American eats about 12% of fruits and vegetables every single day. That's terrible. So to fill in the gap and not have to think, this is Daily Build. It's a liquid multivitamin, 23 vitamins, minerals, and nutrients in a 1-ounce shot in your bloodstream in minutes, in your cells in about 13 to 18 minutes. You can feel a difference. It's awesome. So our Liquid Cleanse, our Daily Build, and a few of our other products are actually in the Physician's Desk reference for 2018. That was launched, so we're super excited about that. You can even discuss it with your doctor. And that's our core philosophy: cleanse, balance, and build. Few supportive things based on people's needs. Who doesn't want more energy? Alkalinizes the body. B vitamins, wheatgrass, spirulina, also in the PDR. Put this in a glass of water, mix it up, and you are good to go. Do you know anybody that struggles with focus, ADHD, ADD, attention? Yeah, that's a game changer for them. Take a close look at that. Make sure you get a sample of that if you haven't tried it. Mila, 3,000 milligrams of omega-3s in a 2-tablespoon serving. It's like 12 fish oil pills. But trust me, you don't want to eat 12 fish oil pills that you'll burp up that come from dead fish. This is a food you can cook and bake with. Omega-3s combat almost every illness and disease out there. You want to get it in you, your kids, your dogs, your cats. Game changer. Do you know anybody that struggles with sleep, weight, depression, mood, allergies, take a close look at omega-3s, and we have the best of the best. Pain. Anybody have pain? Organic sulfur. Lubricates your joints. Alkalinizes the body. Oxygenates your body. Creates new cells in the body. Most people have some sort of inflammation. Even exercise causes inflammation. Okay, so we want to get your inflammation down naturally. We want to lubricate your joints. Did you know sulfur is the number 4 mineral your body cannot function without? It's not sulfa, that's an antibiotic. People get confused. Sulfur is a mineral that comes from the lignin in pine trees. Okay, so definitely want to get that into your body every day and start to introduce it slowly, and it detoxes the liver as well. And last but not least, Liquid Curl Calcium with Magnesium. That wraps up our Super 7 that I call it, our Core Plus. Your body needs calcium and magnesium, and you don't want to get it from cow's dairy milk, but you need the two together in a liquid form. This shuttles to your bones rapidly. Do you know 1 out of 2 people will end up with osteoporosis? Yeah. We need to get calcium to our bones. If you're too acidic, your body leaches your alkalinity from your teeth and your bones. We need to do something about that. So we've got great food and supplementation with Pure, wildly harvested superfruits, organic matcha shakes, immune support, even an Informed Sport certified sports line. Something you're going to want to closely look at, especially if you have an athlete in the house. We're backed by a wellness advisory board of medical doctors and a pharmacist who teach and educate us on this nutrition. I've been to Korea and back with Dr. John Buckner, who specializes in breast cancer. And let me tell you, I sit with someone almost every single day who has breast cancer. 95% of breast cancer can be prevented. We need to get alkaline and oxygenated and educate people as food as medicine as well. Here's our Wellness Advisory Board, which we're super excited about. And we also work very closely with Rachel Garcia, who I mentioned in the beginning. I'm here today hosting for her. She's put together this website, purelifechangers.com. She's a physician assistant in Florida that's been practicing medicine for 17 years, walking away from doing so to do this, to change people's lives. So go to this website, click on the products tab, learn about the products, how to take the products, the studies, the Mila and children on the spectrum. Her nephew was autistic back in 2008. She's got a credible story you want to check out. So go here and learn more at the very least and educate yourself on your options with the nutrition. But whoever invited you here, isn't here to sell you products. We don't do that because what we do is really quite simple. There's no inventory. We don't stock anything. You can't go to Susie's house and pick it up. They don't deliver to you. I don't run around town delivering product in people's mailboxes, and I certainly don't want to collect money and exchange money with people. If I had to do that, I would not be in business. Let me tell you, that's awful. I've done it before. I've been exposed to different companies for over 20-something years now, and let me tell you, that's terrible. When I heard all I had to do was show this video live or recorded, share my story and the stories of thousands of people now that I've been able to help and connect you with someone to answer your questions, I was like, I can totally do that. Part-time from my phone, whether I'm at the beach, in the car, at the grocery store, walking my dogs, on a cruise ship. Yes, I have literally done this business from all of those places and then some. And guess what? I started sharing part-time from my phone, and I woke up a year later and I had a 5-figure residual income. It doubled my second year in the business. It continues to grow weekly, and my largest check when I hit diamond was about $20,000 in 1 week. Yes, and I continue to get a weekly check whether I share this or not. That's kind of mind-blowing. I don't know what you do for a living, or if you're happy with what you do for a living. About 70% of Americans don't like their job, or they got a job in a certain field and it's not what they thought it was going to be. And then people have second, third, fourth jobs, part-time jobs, just to kind of cover the rent. It's a scary world. I have time freedom, financial freedom, and health freedom now, all thanks to Pure. And you can too. Just to give you some statistics on a few people that have joined, because people always say to me, oh, is this one of those things that you have to get in early and the people in the beginning make all the money? No. Sure. Do we have people that make $2 million residual a year? Absolutely. But let me just give you the statistics in the past 6 months of a few people in our team. 3.5 months ago, single mom of 4 has made already $32,000. 4 months ago, another family, $56,000. 5.5 months ago, another family, part-time, mind you, these people have full-time jobs, $60,000 they've earned. 6 months ago, from making 1 afternoon of phone calls on a Sunday, a family has made $90,000 plus, earned trips, kind of mind-blowing. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to accomplish in 2019? Do you want to stay in the same place where you are now? I think we all want to improve our health and our wealth and help our families do the same. And the best part is there's no cap on earning potential. No cap. You can give yourself a raise every week if you wanted to. Most people barely get a raise every year. I had one teacher tell me she hasn't had but $100 raise in over 10 years. That was mind-blowing to me. I learned about working for myself. If I was going to work hard, I was going to work for myself. Richard Branson, Tony Robbins, big proponents of this business model, multi-million-dollar men that teach and educate on this business model. Not only is it wise to have multiple streams of income, and one that you work for yourself for the tax write-off purposes alone, but I mean, my gosh, if I can get my health on track, change a lot of lives, earn trips, pay my son's college education in cash, have time freedom and flexibility, yeah, that's awesome. I watch a lot of friends that try to go open businesses and restaurants and gyms and clubs. They're working like dogs. They barely see their family. They work 7 days a week. They barely get a vacation. If they do, they kind of pay the price for it. I'm like, wow, I can go anywhere I want, anytime I want. It's great. If you're looking for something like that, you better take a close look at Pure and get back with the person who invited you. This is what it looks like. You get a membership. You get a membership for $25. You get a spot in your friend's organization. And then if you want to share this with other people, we launch you into the business and we help you find your first two. One on your left and one on your right. Okay? That's what we do. We help you find your first two. Look, I told my mom and I told my brother, and they ended up telling their neighbor and their cousin and their sister and their friend, and it spread to over, 1,300 people now that are consuming this nutrition every single month. Every single month. We have about an 85% retention rate that people continually come back and purchase product every single month. And you have a chance to get paid to infinity and beyond if you're commissionally qualified. I was like, that's great. Who doesn't want to get their health paid for and then some? The timing is now. We are a $100 million debt-free company going from small to big. Going from small to big. What does that mean? That means you're hearing about a company like Google or Amazon or Facebook before they went public. I didn't have a chance with those companies, but I'm not missing my chance with Pure. As I mentioned in the beginning, we have some wonderful investors. Phil Knight, Mr. Diane Jung. These are pretty wealthy men that have taken an interest in our company, our philosophy, and want to spread this globally. We plan on going public. We hit the $1 billion mark. And just until December 31st, you can get shares that will turn into stock. I know people are trying to get as many shares as they can, and I don't want anybody to miss out that wants to be a part of that. So how do you get started? Well, there's two kinds of people. There's your, Aunt Betty Sue, who just wants to get rid of her joint pain or arthritis, help with her digestive issues, help her sleep. She gets a membership for $25. Okay? Military and college students are always free. They pick out products and they get it shipped to their door. That's all. Okay? But if you want to consume products monthly and build a business, we want to pick out your overhead. Okay, your overhead is about 100 points of product every 28 days. In the US, that's about $125 plus shipping. You eat it, you write it off. It's awesome. Plus you get 20% back in rewards points for free product. It's an amazing thing. And that's the only requirement, to be able to share this with your friends and family. Then you place your first order. Because this is what business builders do. We place our order so we can activate ourselves to be able to earn commissions. Now again, Aunt Betty Sue, she can order the Core 4, the 7 impact products I mentioned, our detox program, whatever she wants. We're here to help her get healthy. But if you're here to build a business, we want to get you shares in this company and get you set up to get bonus qualified. We recommend our 30 share pack. Okay, you get 30 founding shares, free enrollment, free shipping, and you're instantly qualified to earn matching shares in the company. What does that mean? Well, let me show you an example. If I joined and I signed up Lindley and Rachel, and they both joined with the same package I did, I'm going to get matching shares from each of them. I'm going to get a share bonus. I'm going to get a sponsor bonus, and I'm going to get a team commission check because we pay multiple different ways in this company. I'm going to end up with $950. But if I didn't join with a share package and I went and started sharing this with people and they did buy share packages, I'm going to miss out on those shares and those share bonuses. But the company's amazing. and they pay them out. It just rolls up to the person above me that is bonus qualified, and I'll end up with a little bit less money. So that's just one example to show you what you could potentially earn. And let me tell you, there are people that have earned $1 million in 1 year in this business. The sky's the limit. So here's what we recommend. Here's our Be Fulfilled 30-share package. It's $18.99. It's $2,600 worth of product. It's a one-time purchase. It's a write-off for your business. You eat it all, and you just maintain 100 points of product going forward. That's it. I was like, well, I can do that. That's simple. Most businesses that people start, like car washes and laundromats and stuff, I mean, they cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Then you don't break even for 5 years, and your overhead's $5,000 to $6,000 a month. This is less than $2,000, and you eat it, and you just maintain $125 a month. I was like, wow, I can do that. There's also a detox program. It's enough for 2 people for 28 days. I'm a huge proponent of resetting the body from the inside out with whole, raw, plant-based food. So this is another wonderful package as well. And you can learn more on livepure.com from our company, our nutrition labels, our packages, who we are and what we stand for. It is quite exciting to understand your options when it comes to Pure. So I do thank you for your time tonight. We will be live again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern with Rachel Garcia. But please get back with the person who invited you so you can get all your questions answered. And we look forward to hearing from you when you join Pure. Thank you, guys. God bless. Have a great night.